So for years, Roblox unions have had a, to put it lightly, terrible reputation. They're laggy, buggy, they have messy geometry, basically something most devs would, tell you to avoid. But here's the thing. In 2026, unions might actually be kind of good, like usable, and in some cases you can even get, Blender-like detail using them, which I'll be showing you in this video. So today I'm going to show you what changed, why unions are making a comeback, and when you should maybe actually use them if you want. Okay, so here we are in the studio. I'm going to show you a few things about unions first and kind of explain what they are. So if you're new to, Roblox development, you might not actually know what they are. So basically they're in Blender as well, just not usually as common, I guess. So practically, you have a part right here, right? And you want to, maybe get a specific cut of it without, getting a different part or whatever, or make something that doesn't really, work in Roblox Studio all the time generally. So let's just say I wanted to cut this kind of, sideways, right? I'd practically just do something like this. I would negate the actual object that I'm using, and then I'd select that and then union them, and yeah, pretty much that's basically the simplicity of it. But the thing is, a lot of people have had a lot of people have had issues with unions in the past because they have caused performance issues and everything, but that's not really a problem right now because there's been a lot of fix-ups and everything, and Roblox has changed so much about them. We can just change a few settings and okay, so anyway, let's just move on past that because I'm sure most of you know what unions are if you've clicked on this video. Okay, first off, let's just make one of these. Let's just actually just use a union to cut out the shape here, because why not? Let's just move that by 28 is fine. There we go. Let's move that out a bit. Let's just get these out. Negate them like that. Actually, we'll grab this one first so the texture wouldn't be weird. Okay, that's fine, whatever. Anyway, let's just grab this again. Let's duplicate it, separate it back to how it was originally. Now let's change the shape back to a ball. We're going to union it, and we are going to stretch it out and negate it. Let's just duplicate it so we can know where it was. Oops. Okay, we can move that now. Okay, let's see. If I move this out a bit, let's move it to... Let's see what this looks like, eh? Okay, that's not bad actually. It's pretty, it's pretty... Okay. Usually if I actually took my time doing it, it would look a lot better. But right now it's just a bit... We're just looking at the roof right now, nothing else. It has a bit of things right here, that's fine. But as you can see, it's kind of got a curvature here. So if you want to make certain shapes and objects and stuff that are a bit harder in Roblox Studio, you can kind of just use unions like that. Maybe if I do this actually, let's see what happens now. Union it. Yeah, that looks a bit better. It's a bit smoother and everything. Maybe if you wanted to, change it up a bit. Actually, no, I'll just leave it out as for example. Now you might realize if you go into the game, it might have some kind of collision issues, and it might actually, you might not actually be able to go into the actual union itself, which a lot of people complain about, which is a really, 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 really easy fix. Pretty much, you just go to properties. We're just going to turn on the three things. We're just going to make the render fidelity. We're just going to put that precise. We're just going to turn on use part color, because why not? Because I usually do that. Fluid fidelity, use precise geometry, remember that, and then collision, we're going to use whatever the hell this means, precise convex decomposition, I don't know, we're just going to have that on, and then basically that will just make it so, you know, the actual collision is not a box, so you can actually use it properly. And yeah, unions don't actually have big performance issues like people say they do. It's kind of just a misconception that's going around still. And I actually think they're pretty good. There's a lot of different examples that you can use them for. If I remember to put some images on, I'll just show you some stuff that I made a long time ago of unions when I first discovered them. So yeah. So yeah, unions went from being like one of the worst tools in Roblox a while ago to something that's actually kind of useful. Not a replacement for Blender, because Blender's still like far superior, but if you are kind of just, I don't know, don't want to learn Blender for some reason, then definitely not useless anymore and have kind of a bad reputation. So if you've been ignoring them for years, unions for years, it might be time to give them another shot. But, you know, let me know what you think. Are unions finally good or still kind of bad? And if you want more kind of content like this, make sure to subscribe. So, yeah, see you in the next one.